Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bearable Bull here. And I got this aggressively average content for you today, as I hope all of you got to tune into my previous video with episode 4 of the Aggressively Average podcast with Waters Above Crypto, letting us know he thinks there's a very real possibility of XRP reaching $1 and Bitcoin potentially reaching 50 plus K. Currently, we're seeing today the beginning of what is hopefully a more aggressive altcoin season, as Bitcoin is down, but altcoins overall are showing signs of life, signs of strength. And trust me when I say it feels absolutely amazing to be seeing all of this green. But guys, this is one thing I have to stress to every single one of you. We are not at the peak euphoria moment yet. We are not in peak bullrun territory yet. We are still at a greedy moment in the market. Meaning, I do think a retracement is coming. A correction is coming. Despite the fact that we are up right now. I'm beginning to see the narratives be built for why crypto could crash and pull back after we reach some of these targets. We have here Jamie Dimon testifying before none other than Elizabeth Warren. Oh, Pocahontas, we really don't like you in the crypto space. Imagine being so arrogant, being Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan, that you sit there telling the world that crypto is used for nothing but illicit activities when you've been guilty or paid fines for silver manipulation, fraud, security abuses, cheating worker pay, deleting evidence, and there's one that I don't want to name because I want to stay alive. You guys all probably know what that means. But here, watch these two tag team together to try and bring down crypto as much as they can, while at the exact same time, they are bullish on tokenization and central bank digital currencies.
I've always been deeply opposed to crypto, Bitcoin, etc. You pointed out the only true use case for it is criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance, and that is a use case. Because it is somewhat anonymous, not fully, and because you can move money instantaneously, and because it doesn't go through, as you mentioned, all these systems have been built up over many years, know your customer, sanctions, OFAC, they can get bypass all of that. If I was the government, I'd close it down.
You see, ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Dimon stated if he were the government, he'd close down crypto and Bitcoin. And remember back in September in the UK, their policy around crypto was changing. And if you wanted to spend your money on crypto, they would stop you. You see, there's a coalition trying to prevent us from getting in before it's too late. There are politicians that don't want us to win because if we win, we can't be their slaves anymore. When I come out here and make YouTube videos every single day, and say aggressively average to start the day, it's not because I just want to talk to myself. It's because I want to warn you that you better act before it's too late, that you better accumulate before you can't even buy with your bank accounts anymore, that you better be in before they bail in your banks, before the CBDCs goes live, so that you can be godfathered into the new 1% and don't have to suffer like 99% of people will. Now here, to cap off this video for today, I'm gonna play you Coach JV's compilation of Larry Fink doing a complete flip-flop on crypto and Bitcoin in 2017 to now in 2023. Jamie Dimon did the same, called Bitcoin a scam and then started buying it. We can't trust what these elites say, but we better pay attention to what the hell they do. Decipher the lizard talk, my friends, and then you will become the new 1%. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bearable Bull here. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. Now I'll be back tomorrow with another video.
Is something you disagree on?
Yes.
Bitcoin.
Oh.
I want. Well, you tell me. You tell us the other things you disagree on.
Let's be clear. I don't spend any time thinking about Bitcoin. I was asked a question about Bitcoin and I responded, but I don't have a strong opinion on Bitcoin.
I heard you say you thought it was a.
I said it was I believe it is an index for money laundering.
Okay.
Have you developed a view on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies? And what is BlackRock doing about them?
Well, I believe in blockchains. We're looking at many blockchains. We created provider Aladdin, which is really a blockchain between us and the clients.
But that's the underlying technology.
But it's a private blockchain, okay? But we believe if we can create more and more flow-through information by having all the different reference points of a transaction being systematized, that's good. Related to cryptocurrencies, I'm a big believer in the potential of what a cryptocurrency can do. You see huge opportunities in it, but what we're talking about today, it's really much more of a speculative. People are speculating on it, but most importantly, what I think about most of these cryptocurrencies, it just identifies how much money laundering there is being done in the world, how much people are trying to move currencies from one place to another. So I actually believe you're seeing the demand for it, but let's be clear, if we created a true global digital currency, I hate the word crypto, a digitized currency, then then you would not have money laundering anymore. You would have everything understood, everything would be flowing through, everything would be identified. You could see all the application, except I'm horrified on one point. How do we preserve the system from cyber problems? Because if the whole world is using this one network for financial transaction, it presents a lot of systemic risk.
Is it time yet for BlackRock to either trade in digital assets or digital virtual currencies, if you prefer, or to create a product for your clients?
We're not hearing any demand from any of our clients other than maybe some speculative stuff. We're being asked that question, but it's more of like a venture capital type of interchange, but we're not hearing clients saying we want to use this as an asset class. No.
It's not an institutional thing yet.
It's far from that. As I said, it's much more of a speculative platform for Asia, and it's heavily used for money laundering.
Is it true that you're building out a cryptocurrency capability?
No. I mean, we're looking at it. As I said, in the past, we are very excited about blockchain technology. That's what we're looking at, even in the Aladdin universe, what we're trying to do there. So we're looking at blockchain technologies, and we're looking at all the crypto.
Blockchain isn't crypto. Blockchain is just the underlying technology.
Well, that's the most important thing. Whether it is a cryptocurrency, we're studying them to see how they're performing. And it may be, it may be.
Don't your clients want crypto exposure?
No, I don't believe any client has sought out crypto exposure.
Really?
Yes.
But at some point they might. Do you need to be prepared?
I don't, at the moment, no.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Goldman Sachs is building out a cryptocurrency trading desk. Morgan
Good.
Stanley is
well,
doing
I'm
the
not
same
in
thing.
the trading
JP
area.
Morgan's doing the same thing.
Yes, because there's elements of people who are looking to trade it. I have not heard from any one client they're looking to buy a cryptocurrency at this time. When it becomes more legitimatized, when it has the true open nature of it, that you identify who the players are on both sides, that's when we'll probably look at it as an alternative. To all currencies, but I have
right now you are where then? You are.
What do you mean?
Just studying it?
We're studying it. We're looking how they perform. We're looking at that type of data to understand it as we think about other products. But right now, I can tell you, worldwide, I have not heard from one client who said, "I need to be in this."
John, in conversation with Central Bank Governor Mark Carney at the Council of Foreign Relations this morning, Larry Fink acknowledging that Bitcoin has caught the attention and the imagination of many people. It's still untested, pretty small relative to other markets, and he says it is seeing big giant moves every day, but it's a thin market. Can it evolve into something real, a global market? Fink said possibly. He also noted that having a digital currency has a real impact on the US dollar, making it less relevant, not for Americans, but international holders of dollar-based assets. He did also raise the question that I think many economists and executives are wrestling with. Does it change the need for the dollar as a reserve currency? In other words, John, are there other ways to efficiently transact overseas as well as here in the U.S.? Fink really joining a prominent number of high-profile voices, Melissa, in the past couple of weeks that are saying, yes, this move that we're seeing in Bitcoin and digital currencies in general, it is generating active discussion, and it's something that they're watching very closely.
Yep, Guggenheim, right? Paul Tudor Jones, Druckenmiller, the list goes on and on these days. Seema, thank you. Seema Modi.
It's like wishful thinking, isn't it? Isn't this what this is all about?
Well, I can't talk about the specifics of anything. I think it's just an example of the pent-up interest in crypto. And we're hearing from clients around the world about the need for crypto. I mean, when you think about, I think some of this rally is way beyond the rumor. I think the rally today is about a flight to quality with all the, all the issues around the Israeli war now, global terrorism. And I think there's more people running into a flight to quality, whether that is in treasuries, gold, or crypto, depending on how you think about it. And I believe crypto will play that type of role as a flight to quality.